Hello, everybody, and we are live with the Canadiens recap, or the Habs recap. Um, they played a very early game tonight, exactly 3 hours ago at 2 p.m. They played the Florida Panthers, currently in a playoff spot, and they beat them. They shut them out completely. It's a 4-0 victory for the Canadiens. We're obviously going to go over that. I'm going to wait just a minute for people to pile in, if there's anyone that does want to check out the stream. And right away, right at the beginning of the stream, actually, because I am here, I am, in fact, going to give a link to my Discord. If anyone wants to join that, you can go right ahead and do so. But yeah, so for now, we are going to get into the stats. If you're new here, I go over the stats that are on the board, and then I actually talk about the game and recap it. So, and if you're someone who's been here in the past, then you should know how this works. So yeah, Tomas Tatar leads the team with now 19 goals, 28 assists for 47 points. Philippe Deneau with 12 goals, 26 assists for 38 points. Brendan Gallagher, 7 goals, 18 assists for 35 points. Max Domi, 12 goals, 22 assists for 34 points. Shea Weber, 12 goals, 21 assists, 33 points. Jeff Petry, who I'm going to say this right now, exploded tonight. 7 goals, 26 assists for 33 points. Nick Suzuki, 10 goals, 22 assists for 32 points. Yoel Armia, 13 goals, 12 assists, 25 points. Artturi Lehkonen, 12 goals, 12 assists for 24 points. I don't know why I wrote 14 there. Yeah, Spotlight Hockey, time to trade Price, brother. Jesperi Kotkaniemi, 8 goals, 10 assists, 18 points. Hey, Let's Hockey, how's it going? Oh my God, why am I getting so many people already? 7 viewers, oh my God. Nick Cousins, 7 goals, 10 assists, 17 points. Ben Sherratt with 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. Jonathan Drouin, who is sadly still injured, 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. If he was not injured, I'm going to say it now, he would have 50 points. Did you win? Spotlight Hockey? Hell yeah, we won. 4-0 shutout, baby. Nate Thompson, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Victor Mete, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Jordan Wheel, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Hey, Frederick, how's it going, brother? And of course, now my favorite part of the night, where I have to squeeze our Jesperi Kotkaniemi, his full last name, into the last column, and I'm able to do it. 6 goals, 2 assists for 8 points. I don't know why I put 7 there. Let's Hockey. That was indeed a very important game, and we managed to win it, surprisingly. Panthers, I thought we might have lost in overtime, but I'm very happy for the regulation win. Brent Kulak with 5 assists. Paul Byron, who is sadly still injured, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Same thing with Dale Weiss, except he's not injured. Charles Hudon, Christian Folin, and Marco Scandella with an assist. And Cale Fleury and Ryan Poehling, who was a healthy scratch tonight, with 1 assist each. Our record, is now 24, 22, and 7, 55 points. As I put in the description, we now have we're still 5th in the Atlantic, and I believe we're now 11th overall in the East, and 6 points out of a playoff spot. That's right. We're eking our way to a playoff spot. If we win tomorrow, we are 4 points out. If everyone else that plays, of course, loses their games, or at least in the East. Power play is 27 for 137. Penalty kill is 126 for 157. We had a fantastic penalty kill tonight, which we will get into. Our home record is now just a little bit better at 12, 13, and 4, given NHL 500 standards. Away record is 12, 9, and 3. And of course, my board's name is Borsdi. It is Mexican. I'm going to spray my room real quick right before we get actual starting recap of the hockey game. There we go. Just had to do that. My room smells like awesomeness now. I probably should have gotten out. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. So the game. Before the game, it was interesting to note, Jesperi Kotkaniemi, he was sent down to the AHL. I would assume it's for conditioning. He was sent down this afternoon. And Ryan Poehling is also going to be a healthy scratch. So Jordan Wheel is back up in the lineup. I think the one I'm very surprised by is Cale Fleury. He's been a healthy scratch the past couple games. But I mean, hey, if Kulak has been playing well, in my opinion. I honestly think that Cale Fleury, he has been playing very well defensively. It's just offensively, the numbers have not been there, sadly. But I think Kel Fleury next year 100% gets a permanent spot on the Habs roster, and I do think we will end up trading Kulak either at the draft or sometime during the season to make way for Fleury and to not have too many roster spaces. Yeah, tomorrow, Let's Hockey, I agree. Tomorrow we do have to play as great as today, if not better, because we allowed too many shots in that third after dominating the first and second. But then again, we did take a lot of penalties in the third, so that could probably excuse a lot of the shots. But definitely, we do have to play as great as we can tomorrow, especially since it's a team that's in a wild card spot that we are trying to beat in Columbus. What if Oilers had Montreal colors and Montreal had Oilers colors? Thoughts? If Oilers had Montreal colors and Montreal had Oilers colors, I would probably like Edmonton just a little more because they wouldn't have that disgusting orange. Yeah, red, blue, and white is much better. Let's Hockey. I agree. I was trying to think of that now. I was like, no, just no. Montreal colors are red, white, and blue, or the rouge, bleu, et blanc. The rouge, bleu, et blanc. I'm pretty sure. I know my fair share of French. I know a little bit of French. Not much to speak fluently on stream, but I know a little bit. So with that, the lineups tonight were Tatar, Danault, Gallagher, Kovalchuk, Suzuki, Armia. You got it right. Hey, Let's Hockey. Very happy to hear that. I got to study my French. Lehkonen and Domi built. So Domi was moved down to the second line, and I believe it was Armia was moved up to the third. Very much a fan of that because Domi, who, yes, is scoreless in 12, not without effort tonight. He definitely did try and get a goal tonight. He tried a lot. Montreal over Edmonton over Domi over McDavid. Spotlight, if you that's the right of way. Montreal over Edmonton, Domi over McDavid. Except when Domi is not scoring, which right now he seems to be back on Arizona, like he's back in Arizona, but hopefully he's not. Habs winning the chip. Hey Jesse, welcome back to the stream, brother. If we end up going to the Stanley Cup Finals and winning, Jesse, is all because of you and you in your constant optimism with the Canadiens. But wait, there's more. Spotlight, there's more. Yeah, Lehkonen and Domi moves that third line. Cousins, Thompson, and Weiss was the fourth. Tricked you. Read it backwards. I'm not reading it backwards. I know what you want me to do. I'm not doing it. Yeah, obviously, I'm getting my own statue. Jesse, hell yeah, you're getting your own statue, brother. You're absolutely getting your own statue. But yeah, those are the offensive lines. Sherratt, Weber, Kulak, Petry, Scandella, Mete are the defensive pairings, and Carey Price starts in net yet again. And early in the game, the Canadiens were really taking the body hard. They were laying hits. Lehkonen and Domi, big notable examples with some pretty big hits. I want to say Weber might have been on Dadonov. I'm pretty sure Weber was on Dadonov. What if I'm Jesse exposed? Hey, Spotlight, if you're Jesse, then you're clearly a Habs fan, if it's not already shown. No, but if you were actually Jesse, that'd be kind of awesome. But yeah, and Lehkonen and Weber laying the body as well as everyone else. From what I heard on the commentary, apparently we were fourth in the NHL in hits. So I believe we're still first in shots on net, and we're fourth on hits. So very interesting to note, in my opinion. And on a 2-on-1 off a very bad turnover, it's Nick Suzuki. He scores his 10th goal of the year on a nice snipe. Helpers to Armia and Petry. Get used to hearing Petry's name tonight on that goal. Yeah, my name is spelled. Yeah, damn it. Yay, Jesse. Spotlight. Get your shit together, man. So Armia and Petry help out on Suzuki on that goal. At first, I thought it was unassisted because I thought he turned it over, but no, I guess it was Petry turned it over, quickly got to Armia to Suzuki, and they scored. Either way, I'm very happy. We lead 1-0, and we're looking good. And the Habs are really applying the pressure. Domi fanned on a very, very nice shot, though. Tatar missed a wide open net. He fell over while he was trying to take the shot. And yeah, Tatar, who we would definitely see a little bit later, a bit more of a little bit later in the game. But he did miss that wide open net. Could have made it 2-0 early, but can't blame him. He's fallen over. He just misses the puck. And the Habs then went to the PK. They took a penalty. It was too many men. I want to say it was Philip Danault. No, not Danault. Might have been Danault, actually. It was Danault or Armia, maybe even Lehkonen, who took the penalty, or who served the penalty, I should say. But shorthanded, it's Brent Kulak, I believe it was, getting a very nice chance, but he just can't get it in. Then down the other way, Barkov on a breakaway, but he stopped. It's a very, very nice save from Price. that really drives the crowd wild. Start chanting for Price. The Habs then kill off the rest of the Panthers power play, and they're 1 for 1 on the PK tonight. I don't want to be a Montreal fan. Spotlight, you're going to be a Montreal fan if you're in the stream. What up, my guy? Go Habs, go. Rich J, go Habs, go indeed, brother. Go Habs, go all night. This team is going to push for a playoff spot. I think it's official. Right now, we are absolutely going to challenge for a playoff spot. That's the son l'équipe. Yeah, we could definitely go to the Cup, brother. We're going to chase for that Stanley Cup as much as we can, man. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. We're challenging for the Cup. Bans, everyone. Spotlight, you do that, you're literally losing your moderatorship. You're genuinely losing your moderatorship. And actually, speaking of, I know I said I wasn't going to give any more moderators out. But one final moderator for now. One final mod. Yeah, no more Montreal fans. At least not on the stream. You can't ban all 8 million of us. The Habs are doing their best to get another goal in the first period. It's Artturi Lehkonen, Max Domi, and Nick Suzuki that were really controlling the shots at that point. They were really looking to score on that line. Well, those two lines, I should say, because Suzuki obviously on the second and Lehkonen and Domi playing very, very well together on that third line. These guys are going to combine for a big goal soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's tomorrow in Columbus and say overtime, Domi finally scores for his third time in, I want to say 13 games, with Lehkonen getting a helper. Lol, kidding. I wouldn't. Yeah, I had a feeling. This channel's legit the best Montreal fan channel. Hey, Spotlight, thank you very much. I appreciate that, brother. Let's hockey. Glad you agree, Mr. Mr. Blue Wrench. But at the end of the first, it's 1-0 Canadiens. Shots are 16-8 Habs as well. And then early in the second period, the Habs are playing incredibly well. I put incredibly early, but they're playing incredibly well is what I meant to put. They got the shots off, and they got a power play. Mike Hoffman went to the box for a holding. Habs got some good chances, but they just couldn't turn it into a goal. They're 0 for 1 on the power play, and then they scored afterwards. It was Artturi Lehkonen for his 12th of the year, makes it 2-0 Habs. Apple's going towards Petry and Wheel. So Wheel in his first game back, he gets a point to pass Jesperi Kotkaniemi. And Jeff Petry for his second assist of the night. Get used to hearing his name. Harry's plan is to make us all wrench. It could be. That could be my plan. That could be my plan, Spotlight. Kovalchuk. Yeah, Aries, I agree. Kovalchuk is also doing very, very well in Montreal. He has scored in all but 2 of his games with us thus far. He's looking absolutely amazing. Even on that second line tonight, he was laying the body. He got some shots off. Very nice chances for Kovalchuk. He just was not able to score tonight. That's the only problem. He was not able to score somehow tonight. But overall, Kovalchuk absolutely played very, very well. He's looking like he's having a career resurgence in Montreal. Potentially could. Kovalchuk's my favorite player of the team. Hey, let's hockey. That's a fantastic favorite player of the team. Mine is honestly probably either Domi, Gallagher, or Suzuki right now. But Kovalchuk is definitely up there. Kovalchuk and Thompson are definitely up there. Really loving what Kovalchuk's done with Montreal so far. And I absolutely think he's going to sign an extension this year if for some reason he doesn't retire, which seeing how well he's playing, I'm very certain he's going to return for at least another year or two. Panthers got their first shot in, I believe it was nearly 15 minutes. So I think Weber will lose Weber this year because of age. I don't know. I don't think Weber's going to necessarily retire after this year. But I do think in the next 2 to 3 years he will retire. And when he does, it's massively going to mess over Nashville because of the capper capture penalty. I believe they're taking back, 3 to 4 million, I think. 3 to 4 million of his contract. So once Weber does retire, I'm thinking 2 to 3 seasons, maybe 4. Nashville is going to get that capper capture. Montreal obviously does eat some of it as well. But yeah, I do think definitely that Weber – I don't think Weber is going to retire after the season. He's playing very, very well despite not having a point in, I want to say 2 or 3 games, I think. But he's playing very, very well despite his age. So I think he can definitely go another few years, at least in my opinion, I think. Obviously, unless somehow he – touch wood at least – and after 50 games he doesn't have, say, 3 points or something, then I definitely think he'll stick around. If he does not have a decline next year, a massive decline, and only has 3 points at this point in the season, he'll stick around, I think. But yeah, the Panthers got their first shot. I heard rumors that Tatar might be leaving for me. Well, I don't necessarily know if he's leaving for money. If he is, it would be after next season. Because this season he's guaranteed money. He's guaranteed his contract for this year and this season and next season. Unless for whatever reason we buy him out, which he's our top point scorer. I don't think we'll buy out Tatar. But I definitely do think Tatar could potentially get traded at the deadline. If not this year, for sure next year at the deadline, I think he will get traded. But I don't know if Tatar will be leaving for money. I think he likes it too much in Montreal, especially after Vegas happened. Yeah. Do you think Galley will sign with us when it's absolutely? Let's hockey. Gallagher. From what I've seen, he absolutely loves Montreal. I'm pretty sure he will want to stick around with us. I'm sure he'll even take a pay cut when his contract's over. Like, say he wants 5.5. If Montreal's offering 4.5, I'm sure he'll absolutely take it just to stick around with Montreal and to see them become a cup contender in a couple years. Yep, I agree. People say fire Bergeron, but he traded Galchenyuk and Domi. Galchenyuk becoming Domi, Petry becoming Tatar and Suzuki. I don't even remember what he traded to get Petry. Of course, free agency. He traded, I think it was Dale Weiss and Thomas Fleischmann that became fucking Philip Deneau and a second rounder that became Alexander Romanov. He got Paul Byron on waivers, which, yes, it's a bad contract, but still. Drafted Jesperi Kotkaniemi, drafted Alexander Romanov, drafted Ryan Poehling. I'm pretty sure Poehling. Yeah, drafted Poehling, drafted Fleury, drafted Caulfield, drafted just about a majority of our prospects. So Bergeron is absolutely looking good in my opinion for Montreal. If anything, I think maybe Julien after this year could potentially be done if we don't make the playoffs. I would be a big fan of Montreal. His coaching style, it worked in Montreal. Yeah, true. There was a draft pick in the Pacioretty trade. It was the second rounder from last year, I think. That second rounder for a second this season, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling. Hey, Right Synergy, how's it going, brother? Yep, Armia is doing very, very well. He's got 25 points since coming back. I believe he's just about point per game. He looked really good tonight. I believe he had a point, goal, and an assist. No, he had an assist tonight, but he looked really, really good. Overall, I think Armia is absolutely gonna get to 20, 25 goals, I think. And I think he's definitely an underrated player. I think he could definitely hit that 40, 50 point threshold next season. If he didn't get threatened the first line, I should say. I think he could potentially have 30, 40 points this year. Oh, yep. Connection unstable. Hello? Hello, can you guys see me? Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. My connection's unstable, which really scares me, so I'm going to try and hurry this up a little bit just because I don't want the thing to go out. But yeah, I agree. Armia is absolutely doing really well. He could potentially threaten that first line right wingership next year, or even left winger, because I think he plays both. So the Panthers got their first shot in nearly 15 minutes. Price is looking very, very solid so far in the hockey game. And then the Habs made it 3-0. It's a beauty of a snipe from Tomas Tatar. I need to go, but it's nice to watch the stream during the afternoon. Keep it up and go Habs go. You'll make the playoffs and surprise everyone. Let's hockey. Have a great day, brother. It's great to watch the stream. I checked out your video. Wait, did I? Yeah, because it's Saturday. I saw the video in your recommended feed. I'm going to watch it later. But yeah, have a good day, and I'm glad you liked watching the stream in the afternoon. Go Habs, go for sure, and I'm really hoping we can make the playoffs. I'm thinking we can. We're only 6 points back. Stranger things have happened. The Kings have won from an 8th seed in the wild card and the playoffs and won it all. So, hey, Vid, how's it going, brother? I can see a guitar in the background. Do you play? Yes, I actually do play a bit of guitar. I don't play too much, but I do play a little. I do play quite a bit. Kobe's my favorite player on the team as well. Hey, that's awesome. 2 people have Kobe as their favorite player. Up in the club, like, hey, Zach Favreau. How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream, brother. However, I don't think he's a good fit on the line with Suzuki. I can definitely see that. I do think he definitely would be better up on the first line with Danault and Tatar, unless, of course, you take off Gallagher on that first line, which you really shouldn't. But definitely, I do think Kovalchuk, while him and Suzuki are looking a little better game by game, I do think maybe putting him on the third line or trying to put him back on the first line would definitely be better. Because you definitely cannot move down Suzuki with 32 points this season, on pace for about 50 points. For a rookie, that's absolutely amazing. Hey, Nick Pedeskia. I butchered your name to all hell, but welcome back to the stream, brother. What's the stream on Durant? Rich, I believe he should be back within 2 weeks, I think. But I believe they did say him and they said Drouin and Gallagher are recovering more than Byron, so I think that all but guarantees Byron will be traded at the deadline to maybe, I would think, Ottawa for a second rounder, for example, because they're not making the playoffs. So it's like, hey, why not get a veteran who can help the players? Plus, you shed, as Montreal, if you just get back a draft pick, you said 3.5. You shed 3.5 mil in cap. But Drouin, I believe he should be back in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Zach Favre. Hey, Frederick, you and Zach Favre know each other. That's pretty dope. Who do you think Montreal should trade for? Good players? God, I really don't know, honestly. I really can't say, honestly. I feel like our club is looking really, really good. Personally, the only guys I would probably trade are maybe Kulak, just to get a decent actually, no, personally, I would trade Scandella if you can. Trade Scandella. I'm not going to do something unrealistic like, just trade Scandella in your first next year for Cale Fleury. But I do think Scandella for – I don't know who you could trade Scandella for, but definitely you could – I would personally trade Scandella. Probably Foligno, because I believe he's in the minors right now, or a healthy scratch. Houdon, I would probably trade. If you can package Houdon, Foligno, and Scandella in a package deal somewhere, eat a bit of cap like the Steve Mason deal, and get back, say, a second rounder or something in return of taking that cap hit. I kind of feel like we have a good club, just we don't use them properly, kind of like the Leafs. I agree. I think perhaps, I don't want to say Julian's as bad as Babcock, because Julian is a much better coach than Mike Babcock. But I do think we are kind of misusing our team, because looking at it, well, yes, we have developed players really, really well. Suzuki, Armia, Gallagher, Domi, Danault, just to name a few. Even Drouin, I would argue, is pretty much our property, or was pretty much always our property, I would argue. We definitely are misusing them a little bit like the Leafs. I think if we were to fire Julien after this season, I do think we would definitely get much better. If we fire Julien in the offseason, and keep in mind, as a fan of Julien, I'm saying this just to better the team, really. It's nothing against Julien. It's just we need the team. Julien doesn't necessarily fit our game plan, in my opinion. But fire Julien, maybe go after not exactly Taylor Hall, but maybe someone like, say, a Roman Yossi or a Pietrangelo, that left-handed defenseman, to be on the first line with Weber for sure. Who do you think is going to win the Sens and Leafs? Oh, Leafs, absolutely. I can see the Leafs taking it 7-3, which is ironically my viewers to like ratio. So thank you for inspiring that, guys. But yeah, by the way, thank you guys so much for the views and the likes. If you're liking the stream, hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to be trying to hurry up a little bit. So yeah, Tatar on a nice snipe, gets it on a nice overall play by the Canadiens. And the assist going to Danault and Petry for that goal. Petry having a fantastic day with 3 assists thus far. Are you Canadian? Aries? Yes, I am. I am right in the heart of Montreal in Quebec. Well, right in the heart of Quebec in Montreal. Not in Montreal, but I am in Quebec, so I am Canadian. Who win? James Barrie. The Montreal Canadiens won 4-0 against the Florida Panthers. Would you rather have Ty Domi in his prime of the Habs or Max Domi? Max 100%. I love Ty. I absolutely love Ty Domi, but I definitely do think Max Domi is a better player overall. Because while Ty would have brought the grit that the Canadiens need, despite being 4th in the league in hits, Ty Domi definitely would have helped a little bit. James Barrie, miss you too. I love having you in the stream with everyone else, brother. It's great to see you in here again. The assist went to Danault and Petry, like I said. Did you see? Yeah, I did see the game on Thursday. Galley's goal was awesome. The game winner was his goal was just absolutely amazing. And I was like, yep, Galley's back. That's when you know it. When Gallagher is getting a point, that's when you know he's back. But yeah, I did see the game on Thursday. I was up here live, of course. I'm live after every Canadiens game. Sometimes I'm up here 10, 15 minutes after the game. Sometimes half an hour due to circumstances where somehow I have to rearrange the entire board because of the points, like I kind of had to tonight. The Habs are really pushing for a 4-0 lead before the end of the second. It was really just pure domination of the Panthers today by the Canadiens. And at the end of the second period, at the end of the second period, it was 3-0 Habs. The shots were now 27-12 for the Canadiens. So the Canadiens only allowed the Panthers to get 4 shots off in that period. That was honestly it was really just a great period by the Canadiens. They got off 11 shots themselves. It was just absolute domination for the Canadiens, in my opinion. And they were really looking to secure the fort with the game. Leafs 7-1. I definitely see it being 7-1, Meadow Clan. Ottawa is just awful this year, sadly. I'm saying that just for James Berry's sake. But I definitely do see the Leafs taking the game against the Senators. The Habs are killing off 2 key penalties early on in the third period. First, it was Armia for slashing, and then Price with a puck over the glass for a delay of game, I believe they said it was. They go 3 for 3 on the PK tonight. The Habs then got a chance at the power play. Mike Matheson got called for a high sticking. I believe it was a high sticking. And on said power play, it's Brendan Gallagher finally scoring a power play goal. And I'm not saying that as Gallagher finally, but the team finally scoring a power play goal at home. I believe that's the first one in 27 power plays. Mike Hutchinson's in net for the Leafs. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go Leafs with Hutchinson in net. Hutchinson. Michael Hutchinson. But yeah, Gallagher finally scores a power play goal. Helpers to Petry for his first career 4-point game. Congratulations to him. And Nick Suzuki. Honestly, the fact that Petry has 4 assists tonight, he jumps up right past Suzuki by a point. Petry was obviously tired. You know what? I don't like Suzuki being ahead of me. I'm gonna get more points than him tonight. And he did. He went off for 4 assists. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be them competing. Looking at it, you got Gallagher and Suzuki. Between those guys, there's only 3 points difference. Ottawa did really mess up their team. It was really Eugene Melnyk wanting to save money, cheap bastard. I think Craig Anderson's in net for Ottawa. Oh, Craig. Okay, so it's Anderson versus Hutchinson. Nice. Which is your favorite team? Yes, Rich, is indeed the Canadiens. The Habs are my favorite team. If I had to rank them, probably Habs, Knights, Leafs. As of right now, those are absolutely my top 3 teams. The rest of them kind of get a little jumbled up. Have you always been a Habs fan? As long as I've been a hockey fan, yes. My first game I watched was the Canadiens. I want to say it was Canadiens and Blue Jackets, actually. So as long as I can remember being a hockey fan, which is the past 5 years now, technically 2015 to 2020, the past 5 years, I've absolutely been a Canadiens fan my entire hockey watching tenure. Been a fan of the Knights since they were first introduced to the league. It was like, next team, the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm cheering for them. And I'm cheering for the Seattle Kraken when they come into the league as well. And Toronto, I think I just became a fan of them because of Austin Matthews. I loved Austin Matthews. Watched a couple of their games. I was like, you know what? This team's overall pretty damn good. I like them. Yep, Leafs are in a playoff spot now. They are in a playoff spot, as are the Knights. Leafs, I believe, are 2 points clear of potential out of a playoff spot. I believe it's them and Columbus, I think, with Carolina 2 points back, I think. So, yeah, Gallagher with a power play goal, and it's 4-0 Canadiens. The Habs call off another power play. Suzuki got called for holding. And with 20 seconds left in that power play, in that penalty, though, Petry goes for an interference. 20 seconds of 5-on-3. Habs are able to kill off the power play both times. They go 5-on-5 on the PK tonight. Absolute dynamite tonight. And Habs go back yet again to the PK. Cousins then takes a cross-checking call. But the Canadiens yet again killed off. 6 for 6 on the power play tonight, on the PK tonight, and that's it. We are gonna take the hockey community by storm next year. Thank you, Aries. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're talking about us as a community, as the Harry Rice community taking over the hockey community, or the Habs. But either way, I agree. We're absolutely going to. If you mean that as like the Harry Rice community, I appreciate that so much, brother. But if you're talking about the Habs fans as the hockey community, absolutely, no matter what. And that's it. Like I said, the Habs shut out the Panthers. It's a 4-0 hockey game. Amazing night for everyone involved on the Canadian side. Final score as Montreal fans. Oh, hell yeah. Montreal fans, we're absolutely going to take the hockey community by storm next year. Final shots are 35-29 Habs. So the Panthers absolutely came back in your community. Aries, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, shots were 35-29 for the Canadiens. And so that means that the Panthers limited the Canadiens to 8 shots in that period while they ended up getting 17. That was very much domination by the Panthers in the third, mostly due to the power plays that they kept receiving. Price registers, I believe it was his third shutout of the year. So yeah, the Canadiens win. Canadiens shut Panthers as we get ready for another hockey game tomorrow with hometown hockey being in Chateauguay, Quebec, Canada. Yeah, I was originally supposed to be able to attend Oilers vs. Canadiens Cup final. That would be great to have finally an all-Canadian team Cup final. But yeah, I was actually supposed to go to the hometown hockey tomorrow. Sadly, though, to unforeseen problems, I will not be able to go. So yeah, sadly, I was thinking of potentially streaming the game tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I would love to. It's just that I don't necessarily know if it'd be great because I'm going to end up streaming for the Leafs and Habs game and the Habs Bruins game that are in about a week from now. Have you ever met a Montreal player? No, sadly, I have not. I was going to, like I said, I was going to go to the hometown hockey tomorrow. I was going to try and meet any of the former Canadiens players that were going to be there, but sadly, I was not able to. So I was not able to attend, but I definitely do want to meet a Canadiens player. I had someone in here claiming, this isn't true though, but they claimed they were David Desharnais' son. But yeah, that was pretty funny. But no, I've never met a Montreal player, sadly. I definitely do want to in the future, though. I definitely want to meet as many as I can in the future. So yeah, guys, if you guys got any more questions or comments about the game or anything in general, please let me know. Otherwise, I will prepare to head out of here because I am getting a bit of a dry mouth. I do got a drink, and I do have family over right now. So yeah. So yeah, I'll stay here just another minute or so, and then I'll start getting ready to head out. Thank you guys a lot for all the support, all the comments and such. Honestly, when I started doing this at the beginning of the season, who would you meet if you were to meet someone? Out of the current Canadiens, it would absolutely be Max Domi. Former Canadiens, former Montreal Canadiens, I want a wrench. Hey, Rich J, you know what? You want a wrench? You want a wrench? Since you come to the streams so often, this is going to be the fun. I almost removed your comment. I'm so sorry, almost. You know what? Since you're here quite a bit, I definitely do got to start. I definitely do got to start moderating myself from just giving wrenches to everyone. But Max Domi for current Canadiens, former Montreal Canadiens. You my guy, hey, Rich Day, thank you very much, brother. Oh no, if I'm being honest, former Montreal Canadiens, that's actually a really, really tough one. That's a really tough question. But if I'm being honest, I would probably really love to meet. I don't know, honestly. I think I'm going to say Saku Koivu. Saku Koivu for former Canadiens, I'd love to meet Saku Koivu. Him and Domi are the two that I would absolutely love to meet. Gallagher as well, actually. Gallagher. Well, any of the current Canadiens, but former Canadiens, Koivu is at the top of my list probably. But yeah, guys. So if you guys got any more comments or questions, please let me know. I will do my outro. But if you have any comments or questions, do not be afraid to. Please do not afraid to ask or tell me what you think. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget, please. And actually, you know what? Real quick, because someone asked if I can play guitar. I forget who it was exactly. It was Aries. It was you, actually. Pop quiz. Last Canadian players to score 40 goals. Koivu. Wasn't it Koivu? It wasn't actually Koivu last Canadian. No. Who was last Canadian player to score 40? I feel like it was Koivu, actually. Koivu, my final answer. Who's your favorite of all time? My favorite of all time, probably, honestly, Saku Koivu. Koivu's just the answer to everything. But no, Koivu, it's probably either Koivu or Fleury, Marc-Andre Fleury. I love Marc-Andre Fleury. And Ari, since you asked if I could play the guitar, I will. Really that long ago? Vinny Donfus? Vinny Donfus was the last one to score 40? Jesus. How would you estimate chance? Perfect. All right.
Put your clothes away.
I will.
Now.
I can't. I'm live.
Oh, fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're welcome for the chair. I'm back. Sorry about that. My sister came by. I will play the guitar in just a second. But how would you estimate chances of the playoffs this year? This thing seems absolutely unreal 10 games ago now. Yep, things have changed for Montreal. Yep, I agree. Vit, honestly, estimated chances for the playoffs. I'd probably give it a 60% chance, honestly. I'm very optimistic about the Canadiens making the playoffs. They're only 6 points out now. So being 6 points out, that definitely it's definitely a little tricky given we have such a big amount of competition. But the fact we play Columbus tomorrow absolutely helps, because if we can beat Columbus and get 4 points out of a playoff spot, Columbus isn't a playoff spot. That's one more team that we can take down, because we took down Buffalo. They're not making the playoffs. Today we took down Florida, who's in the playoff spot. Tomorrow we can take down Columbus. That'd be a great opportunity for us, and I think it would improve our playoff chances to 65%, honestly. But yeah, so I don't know what to play. I have a couple songs. You know, I'll hit you with one. Hockey Insider said our chance to make the playoffs 1.1%. Jesus. Oh my God. I guess they really don't like us anymore. This is one that I don't know all of. I'll play as much as I can. I'll just shorten it down really, because because it would take me like an hour to play the whole thing. Just repeat that like 6 times, and then of course we get. No, Jesus. That's rough. Yeah, that is absolutely rough. Oh God. Oh God, wait. Yeah, and if you're wondering, I have no clue what guitar this actually is. It was custom made by my dad, actually, so it's more of a country music style guitar. As you can, and damn it, yeah, I don't have it. I was gonna say I can do some Oasis. I can do do you know what I mean, and Wonderwall, because. I can sort of do you know what I mean, still better than me. Hey, Aries, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And this is what I'm starting on. I want to see if you guys can guess it before I head out here. I don't know. I always love doing that for some reason. But pre-recorded. Jesse, this is absolutely pre-recorded. You busted me, brother. But yeah, I think that's it for now, guys. I gotta do some stuff around the house. I gotta help my parents. I gotta put my clothes away. Jesus, yeah. I'll flop my guitar there for now. So yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share. Limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and everything else. My name is Harry. Subscribe on Flip, subscribe on HC Clip, subscribe on the Sub Up. If you're a moderator in the chat, like my good friends Jesse, Rich, Let's Hockey, James, someone else. No, there was no one else, really? No one else that's a mod? Oh, I guess no one else that was a mod that came by. If you're a mod like those guys, you are a part of the mod squad. Later, Harry, Rich Day, later, man. Links in the description on my Twitter, my Twitch. My Twitter is currently suspended. I don't know if I'm ever going to get it back, though. Just because I don't have a phone to put in a phone number and activate it or whatever. And my Twitch is in the description. One day I got to get on Twitch and just stream and see how well it works with this internet, which probably not that well, honestly. Bye, C. Aries. Of course, the Amazon wishlist and the P.O. Box are also in the description. That's where you can send me anything if you want. It's not required at all to enjoy the channel. If you just want to enjoy the channel, watch the live streams, join the Discord. The link is at the top of the live chat. for those who are wanting to join that. But yeah, the PO box and the Amazon wishlist are just bonuses if you really want to do that. And yeah, if you do, you will get a video of me unboxing once I get a package. However, I do eventually want to start doing M&M Monday Night Mail, where I either stream it on Monday night or more than likely just record it Monday and then post it that night. Because if Monday there's a Habs game, whatever. Yeah. Besides that, but yeah, and of course the Letterboxd. That's where I rate and review movies. Very rarely I'll actually review them. I'll mostly just rate them. Most recent movie that's going to be rated will probably be later tonight is Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. I'm going to be watching that later tonight. Marriage Story I still have to rate on there. So yeah. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, all the love, and everything. We are currently on the road to 100 subs, aka the drive to thrive with 100 guys. No, Jesse, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go eat dinner and shit. So, not eat dinner and shit, but you know what I mean. Thank you guys so much for checking out the stream. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views, everyone. My name is Carey Price. I love every single person that views these videos, whether you like, dislike, comment negativity, comment positivity. You give me criticism that's valid, or you just say fuck you and die. Appreciate every bit of comments because everything helps. Thank you all so much. My name is Carey Price, and I am out. Peace.